Hey students, Mr. C here again. We've already had a chance to talk about finding the mean, which is also what? Think you should have it. Starts with an A, average. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at this pictogram because we're going to find the average dealing in a pictogram. Now, I told you before on a pictogram, you got to find the key. Well, we found the key right here, okay? One book is equal to 1. It might have been equal to 10, and then a half a book might have been 5. So you have to find that key. So I know that this is 1, 1, 1. That's for a total of 3, 3, 3, and 2. Bob, Dave, Dora, and Flora. So when you find the average, what you're going to do is you could add these all up. 1, 2, 3 was going to be 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Divide by 4. And then you're going to end up with something less than 3. But is it close enough to round up or round down? So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to do 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 2. That gives us the total, okay, which is 11. And then how many groups do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 groups. So we're going to take the total divided by the groups, okay? 4 going to 11, it won't go 3 times, that would be 12. So it'll go 2 times. 2 times 4, we know is 8. Subtract that out. We know that we have 3 left over. Put a decimal in there, continue on, bring that down. 4 going to 30. Well, it would go 8 times if it was 32, but it can only go 7. 7 times 4 is going to be 28. We subtract that out, leaves us with 2. Do another 0 and bring it down. 4, we're going to 20. How many times? 5 times. 5 times 4 is 20. Now, we see right here, this number, is it greater than 2.5? Is it 2.5 or more, or is it less than 2.5? Well, if it's more, we're going to go ahead and round up, and we're going to call that a 3. And we could see here that mostly it was 3 except for 1. So we know that the average or the mean, if we use rounding, is going to actually be the same thing as 3. And that's what you would put in. Now, on this next one, I should have left that. On this one here, you could do the same thing, but I want to show you another thing that you could do. We could come over here and X out that one and put a little bottle here. X out that one, put a little bottle here. Don't laugh at my bottles. And you would see that all of them have 3. And that'd be an easy fix. Or, we already know that we're saying it's 3, but I'm saying or. We could say that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 2. And you can add them up and get a total. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of them. How many groups? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 12 divided by, that is a 2, by the way. 12 divided by 4 is 3. 3 times 4 is 12. Gives us a 0, so we know that it's 3, just like what we said. So that was 2 ways very quickly. So let's go ahead and put in 3 on that one. All right, this one here, if you'll notice that it's equal to 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 3 of these have 4. And then I have right here, 1 stack has 2. Now, could I use that fast method that I did earlier? Well, I could try. Let's do that. We'll X that out, put a candy bar, and now we're looking at 2 stacks that have 4, and then we have 2 stacks that have what? 3. So it's actually going to be 4. It's not writing. It's going to be 4 here a piece, and these are going to be 3 a piece. What's halfway between? 3.5, right? So the answer would be, if you round up, 4. So in this case, let's do it the other way where we have to add them all up. So I have a 4, a 4, a 4, and a 2. So 4, 4, 4, 2. 4 and 4 is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And there's 4 groups. So let's come over here, this side. Have a little more room. 4 going to 14 how many times? Well, 4 goes into 12 3 times. 3 times 4 is going to be 12. 3 times, it's going to be a 1 there. I don't know why I put that 1 there. Now subtract that out. We end up with a 2. Put the decimal in. We got that 0 bringing it down. 4 going to 20 5 times. If it's 5 or more, we're wanting to round to here, so we're going to look in the hole here. If it's 5 or more, we're going to raise the score. It becomes 4. So this answer is actually going to be 4. Hopefully you guys have an idea of how to do that. We're going to go to the very end. If we did everything right, I don't think it's going to let me go to the very end. It's not. All right. Well, they went right anyway. Good luck on this. Remember, do the best you can. And I'm the meanest teacher in all the land. All right. Bye-bye.